Hey guys, Logan. We're up to season 2, episode 10 of Bones. Here we go.
That's why we advise hikers to stay away.
I know I'm putting for concrete.
Yeah, this looks terrible.
You stay close, right, Bones?
Found it.
Right here, Ruth.
Don't do that, right?
What?
Take off like that, okay?
These are bones from a bird, and the coloring on the ornament looks like dried blood. There are more of them, too.
Yeah.
They look like eyes.
What is this, like some kind of ritual?
This is weird. Word is it's my descendants.
There's a woman who lives out here?
Did. Died in 1780. Folks around here thought she was a witch and beheaded. Legend is she still haunts the woods. Look, I'm just telling you what I heard.
Yeah, I prefer we keep moving, okay?
That's weird.
You want me to go down there with you?
No, I don't want the remains compromised.
How'd she kill him, you know, in the legend?
Like she was killed.
Beheading?
Cuts out their heads.
Like a facial fusion that's in between 18 and 25 years old.
Hey, cause of death?
Well, because I can't find his skull.
Oh my god.
His head got cut off.
Someone's recreating these.
If a ghost isn't comprised of matter, but is merely ectoplasm,
Oh
which is
my
actually
God.
a clear outer layer of cytoplasm on amoeboid cells,
Ghosts aren't real.
There are no such things as ghosts.
I thought you never jumped to conclusions.
It's safe to dismiss fantasy and deluded perceptions.
My mother came to me the day after she died.
I don't...
I wasn't some kid. I was 23. She came to me.
November
I've
last
never
year.
experienced anything, and everything anyone has ever told me has never
a subspecies of round-leaf bird
been
that's been
good
extinct
enough.
since 1800.
Or explainable.
Victims with the same old axe used to decapitate her in 1783.
What?
Red Hastings, 21.
Well, the thing is, if you go looking for her, you die,
I
right?
just finds the video camera.
I got something from the videotape.
What we got?
indicates an attempt by the victim to shield his head.
From the axe attack. What? It's always an axe, isn't it? Remember The Shining?
My palms perspired profusely during that film.
Until we complete a series of blade comparison tests, there's no way to know what type of weapon was used.
I'm cleaning them and taking mud samples, but I think Booth should show them to a profiler. They're handwritten.
Profiler.
I think one of us should remain a rational human being during this investigation. Zach, place some garlic around the remains and chant the Hmong ritual for preservation of souls.
Really?
This is going to be a long case.
Hey, some people believe things very passionately.
Very sorry.
I do not believe in ghosts. Some people do. Some people are passionate about it.
Can't say that I'm
Fine by me.
surprised. I tried to get the guy, Brian, his name was, to help with the search, but he
Brian?
was too freaked to go back into the woods.
Oh.
I've never seen someone so scared.
So you were involved with the search?
I should have found him.
It's not your fault.
I should have locked him in his damn room. And everyone knows weird things happen in those woods.
Seem like obsessive fans.
Hacking off someone's head's more like cutting down a small tree than splitting a log.
I find your imagery both colorful and accurate.
Thank you. Let me know when you've narrowed down the weapon.
Colorful
That's
and...
fine. When you say your mother visited you,
She appeared. In my room. It was early evening.
Dr. Brennan says that's impossible.
What do you think?
I think there's a logical
I think it'd be
explanation of
wonderful
grief.
if it were possible.
My God. A little warning, Zach.
I usually announce each phase of my experiments. It doesn't look like it was a machete.
Dibs on the next weapon.
That does seem
Brand
fun.
had fellowship at the school.
Just-
free ride.
Oh, which weapon is it?
The other kid, an You know, from the woods.
Does it match? No. Next one.
After Graham disappeared, the fellowship went to Brian.
I wonder what my life would have been like if Russ had raised me.
Oh, since he was a petty thief, you know, in and out of jail all the time,
You'd probably be a
imagine it would
sidekick.
have been very good.
If he'd accepted responsibility for raising me.
You might not be
I'm
here.
romanticizing. It's foolish.
Everyone does it, Bones, okay? It's normal.
It's a useless fantasy, no different than the childish legend about the headless woman. By walking out, maybe Russ gave me my life.
No,
We'll
they
say he was right. He
probably.
turned out okay.
People need connection, Booth. Even me. Obviously, you have one with Cam. So, I mean, isn't that what partners do? Tell each other about their lives.
Second look, Bones.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot how self-conscious you are.
I'm not.
Graham was kind of the star at school, so we all.
That's hilarious.
We thought the legend was true. So then Maggie Sanders was talking to him in his dreams.
His brother asked you to go on the search with him, but you didn't go. Why didn't you go?
I'm not proud of myself. Okay? But I just couldn't go back out there. The last I heard, she checked back into the psych ward.
It's pleasant.
Checked back in because I couldn't sleep.
He promised to take care of you.
Sure. He's my boyfriend. He doesn't want anything to happen to me.
Your boyfriend?
We keep it a secret. Other girls get jealous. Everyone loves Graham. You found Graham? He said he was going to talk to Maggie. Is that where you found him?
I wasn't with Maggie.
Did she take his head? Oh, God. The blood. There was so much blood. I tried to run. Graham, she's coming.
She freaked, Bones. It was like she was out there in the woods with that bitch.
Don't let anyone else.
She saw something.
Like that, Booth.
It was like, Exorcist weird or Elm Street weird.
What are you talking about?
Two movies. It was so scary that you ended up peeing your pants.
Good to know.
I noticed some damage to the subdeltoid.
I don't know what that means.
Looks like the subscapularis was torn away.
Her fracture lines. This was a post-mortem trauma.
Meaning what?
The victim's shoulder was dislocated just after his death.
That should be good.
And give me your right arm. The trauma to the back of his ribs would result in hinging.
Yeah, it's sliding
where
across
the head
the
was
ground.
severed would have been collecting particulates along the way.
Tell Hodgins we might have enough for him to determine where the victim was beheaded.
We're investigating his brother's death. I mean, don't you think that can get a little messy?
I can compartmentalize. Same as you.
The blood on those talisman things hanging from the trees, not human.
Not human.
I'll be back soon.
It's definitely
I just want to thank you. Everything
sacrificial
you're doing to find out what happened to
ritual
Is that
shit.
why you called to thank me for doing my job?
Graham. I guess I'm a little nervous.
Caffeine affects the adenosine receptors in the brain. It causes increased heart rate. So.
There are other causes.
What kind of music do you like?
That's a good question.
Eric Church.
Snow Patrol. And Leonard Cohen. I like Leonard Cohen.
I'm sorry, my social skills are very limited.
Trust me, they're fine. I liked her. She deserved better.
Graham didn't treat her well?
No, he drugged a lot of girls. I don't know how he did it, but no one ever found out about each other.
So he cheated on her.
But doesn't run in the family, by the way.
I have to get back to work.
I don't know how I feel about this guy.
Can I say something?
Very impressive integration of radical politics into their music. I'll play him for you next time.
It's so awkward. It's hilarious.
Hastings was killed in a patch of eastern hemlocks like this. They grow in clusters throughout the forest. We have to spot the cluster Graham and the others were near.
Wait, we have to go through all the video again?
Don't worry. I'm right here for you.
Holy shit.
He had lots of girlfriends, but he somehow managed to keep them secret from each other.
So what would happen if a very jealous
motive.
Lori found out?
I don't know, that's more your territory.
What? What about cheating?
I just meant that you use psychology. You're very touchy. Perhaps because of all your skulking around.
I'm discreet. Okay? It's different. A gentleman is discreet. Okay?
What are we talking about?
Nothing that concerns you.
I
didn't even know he was there, honestly.
It seems very interesting.
She goes all OJ on him. Oh, it's a perfect cover, right? Headless Witch did it, not me.
This was a very powerful attacker.
Oh, you know what? When a woman finds out that a man has been cheating on her, she can get pretty mad. That's what I heard. Okay, look, we got motive and opportunity. It fits.
No, it doesn't fit. The injuries aren't consistent with a woman Lori Mueller's size.
Of course, people on PCP have been known to exhibit extraordinary strength.
PCP? Who's on PCP?
Yeah, who was on PC?
Hodgins' report on the organic matter from the baggie found at the scene showed that it contained psilocybin mushrooms injected with phencyclidine.
Whoa, what a trip.
Combining dissociative anesthetics with hallucinogenic compounds can have a devastating effect on people with fragile brain chemistry.
So
Oh
her mental
my
condition
God.
is probably genuine.
You know, I'm gonna go talk to my good old buddy Brian, see if he knows anything about
Brian?
the magical mystery tour that Lori might have been on that night. He's an incredibly gifted kid. What happened out there was horrible. Brian's being modest. He wrote and directed an amazing modern take on the Gilgamesh story.
And they produced it. I got it accepted into Sundance.
Call me if you need anything.
Huh.
Graham was cheating on her?
And that was none of my business. Sure, Graham was a hound and everyone knew it. Whacked out or not, it wasn't her.
He's a little suspicious. I feel like
There
he
was
knows.
something else out there that night.
Dude, I feel like you know something. It sounds like a gunshot.
These are Eastern Hemlocks. Love your eyes. Now we need a landmark. 2:37 a.m.
So?
We have a date plus an exact time. I can estimate the position of the moon from shadowing patterns on the forest floor. We should be able to get the approximate latitude and longitude.
Dude, you're so good.
The axe is found buried over there.
They had a lot of dried blood on the trunk.
Yeah.
Someone should do a scraping here.
What we got? I assume that's his head. Another head. So then who the hell is that?
The time of death, which was between the mid-18th and mid-19th centuries.
This axe handle is birch.
Why are you spending time on that? It won't help the case.
Come on, let the kids have some fun, Mom.
Both skulls have depressed
Come on,
fractures
Mom.
of parietal bones.
This person underwent trepanation.
An antiquated form of brain surgery.
Practiced in the 1700s on those suspected of witchcraft.
Do you think that skull is your Maggie Cinders?
Probably.
I mean, there's no way to know, right?
It's gotta be her.
They were written on the back of pages from his screenplay.
I don't see the significance.
The same story that Brian Andrews is using for his film.
He stole Graham's screenplay.
That's motive. That's definitely motive. I knew he knew something.
Graham
He was so suspicious.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, really? Because what I think is that you killed him. No, we found an email. On
Did
Graham's
he
computer,
steal it from
sending
you?
you a complete first version draft to you.
You
Ooh.
wanted to read it. Get your thoughts.
You stole it.
Anything else you forget to mention, Brian? Or come on,
Yeah,
Brian.
because you keep
You love the movies, right?
keep on.
So this is the time where the guilty guy asks for a lawyer. Okay, so
He
which
keeps on
movie is this
like
gonna be?
failing to provide enough information. You know,
That night,
he seems so hesitant.
I wanted to protect her.
So you got rid of the bloody clothing.
I hid them.
You can lock me up for the rest of my life. I'm never going back out there.
So he's saying that
The
she
kid
killed.
said he hid her clothes in a hollow log near a stream.
Thanks. Angela looked at the video again. Tell the forensic team to fan out
Poor
across
Angela.
the area south-southwest of the cabin room.
What
He was being a baby.
I didn't say anything.
I don't know why I didn't tell you about Cam.
Did I mention Cam?
I just didn't want it to get weird, I guess. We're partners, you know, together all the time, right? You're a woman, and I'm a man. And I never had a relationship like this, where we were like two guys. Except you're not, you know, a guy.
No. No, I'm not. Should I feel odd about wanting to hang out with Will?
No, of course not.
That would mean that, to me, you are essentially a woman. Yeah, I can see that.
No. I prefer not to be a woman if you don't mind.
I'm merely trying to follow your reasoning.
Okay, fine. What do you say we just, we'll drop it for now. Yeah, it's booth. But they found close.
That's fast.
Yeah, well, good work, Liv. All right, now you come home before all the monsters get shot.
The blood from the axe was from Graham Hastings.
Okay, was the blood on
All
Roy Mueller's clothes a match?
Nope.
Then there's
Bullshit.
another victim out there?
The hormones and antibiotics affirm that it's from a butcher shop.
Dr. Brennan, the witch's skull was cut with a striker saw. It's from the university.
So the skull was stolen from the medical school.
Someone set up one hell of a horror show
Yeah,
to kill Graham Hastings.
this is a setup.
I'll help in any way I can, but I do have class starting in 45 minutes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
let's go in class, have them watch Wedding Crashers.
The key card.
Yours was recorded entering the building last November 7th, 3 days before Graham Hastings disappeared. You often go into a medical school at 2:43 in the morning.
I reported my key card missing.
Planted it in the woods along with animal bones, blood, weird amulets.
Tricking people into believing that Graham was murdered by a ghost.
Okay, but why?
He shut you out.
And maybe you were feeling just a little bitter about that.
A little pissy.
Teach.
A little pissy.
Let me tell it to an attorney, Arta.
Yeah, maybe with Graham is the skull itself. He sets everything up, right? He gets Nate to help him out that night. But Nate sees an opportunity. No one knows he's out there. Before you know it, it's chop and I'm going to Hollywood.
I found someone else.
That is
in the
smart.
woods.
What?
But I still have to check.
Then why are you in here?
Because I want him here. Okay. Look.
It's not Ryan?
No. Different height and weight. This
Taller.
person is about 6'1".
Nate Gibbons. She's about 6'1".
I'll ask Will if he can tell
It's
us
gotta be
about
him.
Grandma's teacher.
There's some like double crossing, or not double, betraying
Did Graham tell
shit.
you anything about his relationship with him?
Killed Graham for a script?
Make his career. Ryan's too.
That kid's
What
terrified
else is
though.
going on?
But he still acts like he knows something.
I'd like to see the world the way you do.
And you'd be looking at a very beautiful woman.
That was good. Bravo. You're still suspicious to me for some damn reason. I don't think you'd kill his brother. That doesn't really... I don't think... Yeah.
The glove fragments on the handle were coated with diammonium phosphate and a guar gum derivative thickener.
You speak English?
It's a flame retardant.
Isn't that only used by professional firefighters?
Hey, Graham's brother. He's a firefighter.
I just
That explains
said that.
Bill Hastings killed his brother.
Why would you kill your brother, dude? Damn, he did give me serial killer
You were
vibes.
for the murder of your brother, Graham Hastings.
I didn't kill Graham. We fought, that's all. I was just helping my brother. He said the film was gonna make him famous. He wanted me to stay out of sight. But the girl Lori, he slipped her drugs. And she was screaming. And I said I wasn't gonna help anymore. And she went crazy and you saw her. Graham did that to her.
Will.
I had to stop him. Okay? I can't be responsible for raising a monster like that.
So you hit him with the axe.
I was just lying there and I was waiting for him to move.
And you chopped off his head. And you buried him to make it look like some witch did it.
No. She didn't. Maggie Centers cut off his head. That's the only way it could happen. You know me. He was my brother. I I could never kill my own brother.
Dude, you are
It was her.
in so much denial right now.
The FBI needs me to finish cataloging the restored footage.
That's wow. I cannot believe
Anyone else
that.
to go?
He did. He had that look of like a killer.
Yeah, just
But-
but before. Moonlight sounds right. Can I stay at your place tonight?
Sure. No problem.
Should know how to pick 'em, don't I?
Yeah. Our perceptions are always colored by what we hope.
Damn, I'm kind of mad I didn't.
Fear.
I just
love. We do the best we can.
He hid that so well.
I'm afraid my.
But I still, you know, like I suspected him, but I was like, nah.
You can read bones, not people.
But
You had no trouble
moment
seeing
that the teacher was there, I was like, this guy.
Both.
Hey, you're my partner. Hey, it's a guy hug. Take it. Right.
Into the ocean.
Did they last this long? Bam. Yeah, I mean, it's a good episode. Do y'all believe in ghosts? Because I definitely don't. There's always an explanation, you know? Every time someone gives me a story, and every time I say this, someone's like, oh yeah, well, here's a story, but how can you explain this? And I'm like, oh, I don't believe it. I'm a very factual, statistical evidence person. And, you know, I've never had anything, you know, nothing. And most things, to me, you know, the human mind is wild. And most, you know, hallucinations, grief, trauma, pain, you know, tiredness, a slight breeze, light reflecting, wanting something, mentally wanting something and focusing on it to make it seem like it's there. You know, I think those are more logical and realistic situations than ghosts. So, yeah. But, oh well. That's just me. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I will see y'all next time.